heard somebody say we only won because our defense. Man, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Our defense didn't get 18 touchdowns, no interceptions in the playoffs on their run. You know what I'm saying? It was actually what it was.
Welcome everybody to another episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. Hey, I'm your host, the People's Champ, and I'm not here alone. I am here with my guys. I'm here with the sports gurus. We got a couple. We got my boy filling in for us, Spragg, Coach Spragg. What's up with you, man? How you doing today, brother?
What's up with you, B-Pile? I wanted to make sure I show my face and put my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cents in.
Oh man, Coach. Hey, we love it, man. We love it, man. We love it, man. Hey, I'm gonna let everybody else come on and introduce yourself. West 10, you was out of here last week, man. You're on mute now, man. Introduce yourself, man. Give it to us, West 10.
What's going on, man? Tennessee to the Lou, man. Y'all know what it do. You hear me? I'm here, man. I definitely checked the show out last week, even though I did have my feet in the sand. You know what I'm saying? I still managed to you know what I'm saying, see what the crew's up. And hey, it is what it is. No balls, no glory, man. Check us out, man. I definitely was entertained. You know what I'm saying? And enjoyed the show. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Coach Corey, introduce yourself to him, brother.
Hey, well, good evening, everybody. This is Coach Corey, man. Like I always say, we're just trying to reach one and teach one. If we can reach one, we can teach one. So let's get out here and do our part.
That's it, man. Reach one, teach one, man. Coach Rick, introduce yourself to him, man. Let him know the genius that's coming to the stage right now.
I don't know about the genius stuff. What's up, St. Louis and all of? I don't know about that genius stuff. I just do what I do, you know. Just have fun doing it.
That's it. Hey, man, and I got to introduce my man, the best stat man in the game, Stat Philly. Introduce yourself to him, man.
What's going on, y'all? Stat Philly. I'm in the house with the crew, with the No Balls, No Glory team, man. Our goal is to give you the sports, organic, man. Give it to you the way you're supposed to have it, man. So, like I said, if you're riding with us, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button, and as always, man, with no balls, there's no glory.
No glory.
Mm. We got somebody. We got somebody that just popped in tonight.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, this is the favorite, man. Hey, this is my man Chris Storian. Chris Storian, introduce yourself to him, man.
This your man Chris Storian at Chris Storian. This Mr. Everybody Mama favorite. Y'all can see me on Twitter at Chris Storian, Instagram at Chris Storian1.
You everybody
mama get out my inbox. I don't want to see Gertrude in that one piece no more.
Hey, nigga, our grandmama named Gertrude. I told you about that.
I'm gonna check and see where it's coming from, man.
Hey, I left you that message. Don't know. Hey, just talking to you. I say Gertrude is off limits, partner. Hey, man, how everybody doing?
That one piece on.
Hey, man, I'm gonna crack your damn head, man. You better stop playing, man. Hey, man. Hey, how everybody doing today, man? Everybody doing good today?
All good, bro. As long as I'm in this AC. Right now, I read it's 7:13. It's 7:13. It'll read 103 degrees right now. It's 7:15.
Hey, wait, hey, Spragg, you're in the Lou, right?
Yeah, I'm actually about to pull up to speak to one of my homeboys. I'm in Fairview Heights right now, but yeah.
Oh man, hey, West 10, what is the temperature down there in Nashville, man?
100, man.
Done.
In Spanish, you feel me? For all my Latinos out there. Hey, this some records. It ain't been this hot since we was that hot in 2012. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that 100 point? Is that 103 Spragg on the dash?
103.
Whoa, man.
We had 100. We had 100 since 2012. Woo, in Tennessee.
Hey, man.
Really?
Hey,
I don't think y'all get hot. Stay hot up here.
We in them low 90s, them high 90s, but not 100 though.
Hey,
No,
man.
It stayed up there like that.
Hey, that's a lie, man. I was down there coaching baseball in 2018, 2019. And, man, it got 103. We played down there at Vanderbilt. It got to 103 degrees. And then we played on that turf infield. So just imagine if it was 103 outside. Just imagine what that turf was feeling like, man. Wasn't good at all, man. It was smoking out there, man.
Oh, man, we was down there and we lost some cleats in one inning, dog. Cleats came apart. We had straight sock feet.
Oh, man.
Sock feet. One inning was so hot.
Hey, coach, and the worst thing, I had players say, man, pour water on your feet, man. You better not pour no water on your shoes, man. And you going out there on that turf. That is the wrong thing. Your feet will cook, man.
Man, I had one of my best players play one inning. I looked up. He was my catcher. I looked up. I was like, where he at? He was over with his head in the trash can. I was like, what's going on? He said, Coach, I think I'm overheated. We had played one inning on the third. I said, oh, I'm in trouble.
What you say, Coach?
I'm in trouble.
What you say, Coach? I'm in trouble.
Yes, sir. I'm in trouble.
Oh, my
man,
God.
Well, I don't know what's rougher. I always, when I umpired, I always like umping the plate. But we got a 100-degree day, and I'm walking down. Where your gear? I forgot in the car. You know? But I don't know if it's rough on a catcher or umpire, because at least a catcher gets to take that stuff off in between innings. Umpire looking for shade the whole time, you know.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, if it's hot like that, man, 100 and something degrees, man. Hey, the plate umpire need to get paid a little bit more of that game, man. I'm sorry.
Trust me, they do, and that's why I had a sign on when it came up. They said, "What you got that sign for?" I said, "If it's close, you better be swinging."
I'm telling you, you better not be having that bad. Hey, and one thing about it being a plate umpire, man, you want to make sure the catcher knows how to catch the ball, man. That's the worst thing in the world. It's 100 degrees outside, and the catcher can't block a pitch in the dirt, and it hits you several times. Worst thing in the world, man. I'm telling you. Christorian, what you do today, brother? How you doing?
Man, working and nothing too much. I'm upset right now because I was supposed to have some shoes that came today, and my shoes ain't here. So I was had to go check and see where my shoes at.
Where they at?
I don't know, man. They talking about they out for delivery, but my shoes ain't here. It's after 7:00.
Oh man, you finna raise all hell, ain't you?
Man, I'm looking for them shoes, man. They better not be talking about they attempted the delivery shit either. Because I'm sitting here waiting on you to get here.
Oh my God, man. Let's say they better not come with that. We attempted to deliver
delivery. No, you did not.
You say you a lie, huh? Hey man, we're gonna jump right off into it, man. We're gonna go and get started with what we need to get started with. We're gonna start it off with the Olympics tonight, man. We're gonna start off with these Olympics tonight, man. I gotta get y'all take on these Olympics, man, and what everything's been going on with these Olympics, man. Oh my God, the medal count right now: U.S. 38, China 31, Japan has 25. Olympic count, man. We see those medals and everything, man.
I want to hear what Coach got to say about what medals the United States got. They be counting some weird sports. Like, yep, we got a medal.
Hey, we got a medal.
Hey, how we doing at badminton? You know.
Hey, man, Coach want to know. Hey, what did you say? Ping pong, huh? They got. Hey, we got.
We got put out on the 3-on-3, didn't we? Basketball, didn't we?
No, they won the gold.
They did.
Yeah, they won. I like that 3x3. That was pretty cool. They came out there and beat the Russian Olympic Committee team, whatever the heck that is. But they beat them, and I think it was like 17 to 11 or 12 or something like that.
But it was a medal though, right?
Yeah, they got a gold medal. First time that sport's been played.
So the United States. Now, who was they 3 players on that U.S. team, man?
Actually, it had 4, but a couple of them played in the WNBA, And they just put that team together about 5 weeks ago.
Okay.
So, you know, when they beat France, France was the favorite.
And that was the women. That was the women, right, Coach?
Right, that was the women.
Did they have a men's 3-on-3?
I don't know. We don't even be playing on 3-on-3 in the Olympics over there.
But I think they did. I think they got put out.
That might be who got beat was the men 3-by-3.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's because, well, I'm not gonna get into that.
So they done put the Gus Macker in the Olympics?
Right.
Oh man. You ain't lying.
Go get your 4.
Hey man, hey, we having hard enough time to win in the Olympic basketball, man, let alone 3-on-3.
Yeah, man.
I mean that right there, man, that's the NBA fault, man. They've conditioned them boys not to play any defense. He run away from the man with the basketball. There's no defense being played in the NBA. Everybody else playing park ball. We playing whatever ball they talking about.
Yeah, that's why they're not used to getting fouled like that, because some of the rules are so protective toward the offensive player is that you get frustrated from playing defense. It's only a couple that still go.
Man, you are an NBA player. You are protecting the bag. You gonna play what they say. How you gonna play?
Yeah.
You go anything outside the NBA. You know, any of those other nations, they're playing park ball. You know what I mean? They're playing physical ball.
They are. And the US team, they not playing that aggressive ball, man.
Well, they did against Iran the other day, you know. So I mean, give them a break.
Really?
Hey, Coach, what you say, Iran?
Iran got a 7'2" center that can't walk.
Yeah, 7'2" center. You right, can't walk.
Oh my God, man, that's crazy.
And they call Iran and can barely walk.
Mm-mm.
And they ran too.
Hey, we was talking about this the other day too, man. The U.S. Women's softball team, they lost to Japan. They beat Japan earlier, and they ended up losing to them 2-0 in the gold medal game, man.
Well, when they beat Japan they knew they were in the gold medal game, so they didn't start their best pitchers, and they beat them on a walk-off. But Japan, what's that girl named? Yuki or something, 39-year-old pitcher just shut them down.
Oh, they couldn't do nothing about that.
It's her first name. I'm not gonna try to even say her last name. But 39 years old, and she just blew them away. The United States only had one hit through 6 innings. But Japan defense was tough. They didn't have an error the whole Olympics.
Oh man, that's crazy, man.
If you get pitching and defense, I mean, you about unbeatable.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, man. Pitching and the defense, man.
So
you get that, man. Hey, it's pretty much over with, man.
I mean, United States' best chance was in the 6th inning. They had first and second, no outs. I mean, 1 out. This girl hit a rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was headed to left field. It deflected off the third baseman's arm to the shortstop, who caught the ball and flipped it to the second baseman for a double play. I'm like, man, wow. Her arm was hurt too because she hit a bullet off her head. But
she hit a rope, man.
Yep.
She hit a rope, man. Oh man,
I think the United States women though they need to. You know, they hadn't had softball, I think it was 2008. Hey, you still had that same 39-year-old pitcher that pitched in 2008. Man, there's too many young girls in college that I think should have had some spots on their team. But I don't know how they decided the team. So,
well, this just in: United States came off a 120-66 win against Iran. So they got the Czech Republic on Saturday.
Hey man, look,
coming up.
Czech Republic can shoot the ball. I saw them until France ended up wearing them down late in the game. They can shoot that rock. They got one guy that played with the Bulls, Stederani, or whatever his name is, that used to be with the Wizards. You know, but I'm sure Levine guard him since they teammates with the Bulls, so.
Yeah, since he's hopefully his moves and everything. Yeah. Man, who just moved up? ROC just got 28 medals now. Whoever ROC, Republic of China.
That's not Republic of China. That's actually Russia, who got suspended for this doping, anti-doping, and the Olympic Committee allowed their athletes to go over there. The ROC is Russia Olympic Committee.
Okay.
Whatever the crap that means. But Russia is actually banned from the Olympics for that anti-doping mess that went on some years ago.
Oh, wow.
But they allow the Olympics allow some athletes go. So they actually call the Russian Olympic Committee, ROC.
Well, they just passed Japan up with three more medals. So they number 3. US with 38, China with 31, and ROC has 28. So that's the medal count, man. Also, next up for the U.S. women's basketball team, both of them coming off wins. You got they got France they got Japan on Friday, the women do, and the men got the Czech Republic. Before we jump off into our next topic, we got to hit about Simone Biles, man. Simone Biles withdraws from individual all-around gymnastic competition to focus on mental health, not ruling out the entire rest of the games as of yet. What y'all think about that, man? We talked about this before with the mental health thing, man, with Naomi Osaka. But what y'all think about the Simone Biles thing with her withdrawing from all around gymnastic competition?
Shit, I think everybody's supposed to love themselves, man, a little more than, come on, man. You got some issues to take care of, man. Take care of that, man. This is gonna make everything else you're trying to do better. It ain't and what she do, she got to be focused out there. So, and plus, I like with her little tweet, she realizing, I don't know why she didn't for whatever reason, but she realizing that she's more than a gymnast or gymnastics or whatnot. So she, it's other stuff to think about, man. Especially when we're talking about mental health that can affect you the rest of your life. So,
the mental health aspect of it.
I agree with what's in, because what happens, you can't give anything out if you don't have it inside you.
Exactly.
So if she came to the point like, you know what, this is just a platform. I'm once I retire, I want to make sure I'm able to have a quality of life and enjoy and reach out to these other young ladies that's coming along. I want to be conscious enough to know what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
It's just like being a lifeguard. A lifeguard, it's only a certain size. But somebody bigger than you and is drowning, you got to throw them that buoy.
Got to
throw them that buoy. So you got somebody got to stand on and pull them on in. Yeah, so I'm with you on that one, Stan.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they're quick to label us, when things go wrong instead of looking at the whole process.
Man.
If we don't take care of ourselves, nobody will.
You feel?
And that's the biggest thing that she had to do. But everybody, I keep reading all these articles about she quit on her team and all that foolishness.
Come on, man.
But when you say she quit on her team, is it quitting on your team if you allow your team to still compete, or is it quitting on your team if you go out there knowing that you're not at your best and you ruin those other girls' chances of winning a medal?
That's all facts.
That is a fact.
So
it's a lot to think about, man. That's why.
So I think it's commendable that she was able to take herself away to give everybody else the opportunity to live their dream of winning a medal, because she's already had her chance to win a medal and has been successful. Some of those other girls may not ever get that chance. So if she goes out there and ruins it for those girls, then what is the story going to be?
Yeah.
Then she's going to be selfish. She's going to be a whole lot of other things.
But some of the things I've been hearing is, well, if she felt like that at the one event, why did she even go? And my thing is, this mental health is nothing to play with. I mean, I've seen young guys come up with all the media hype that they put on these kids. I want to put some of this blame on ESPN ranking these kids as early as 6th and 7th grade, and they have to live with that, and when they can't accomplish what the people put on them, they the one that suffer. I just read where a parent lost her kid, and said that that he became delusional because he was up this high, and when he couldn't sustain what the people put on him, he couldn't handle it.
Too much pressure.
It's too much put on them. ESPN ranking kids as early as 6th and 7th grade, offers going to kids in 6th grade. I mean, that's a heck of a thing to try to live somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
Coach, I solely agree with that. And having raised 2 NCAA athletes myself, I truly have to say, as parents and as a support system, we have to take some responsibility of that too, though.
Yes, sir.
It's not just an ESPN thing or any of those ranking mechanisms that's out there. The conversation should be like, hey man, we looking at to get your education paid for.
Yeah.
We not one time that I ever say, we looking for you to be a millionaire in sports. We truly are having an opportunity to get your education paid for, and then at the same time build a platform so you can be a productive citizen in this world.
Absolutely.
That should be the narrative and the conversation around the dinner table and those ride homes and all that type of stuff. Instead of I can't wait till you get to the league. We're gonna do it up. We're gonna do this and all that. And then you got ESPN and Sports 24/7 and all those guys. Oh man, we seen him at 12 years old and he was just a monster, a man amongst boys, and they plateaued by the time they hit 8th grade and plateaued out.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just thinking about the whole Simone Biles thing. When she's sitting here, she's so disillusioned, not from her performance, but she's busting her ass years on end to have a certain level of perfection. And she's achieved a level that's way better than everyone else. So when they sit and tell this girl that the fact that you're so much better than everyone else, we can't score you the same as we would other people who would do the same thing you're doing because you're so advanced. I wouldn't want to do this shit either. It's not necessarily, because now you're thinking about it. Now you're thinking about it. Her tricks are so crazy, and the things, her moves are so crazy that she does. If she's not thinking about it, well, this is not going to get scored anyway. She's going to be hurt. It's like you see how high she is in the air, her velocity, how she spins. She's going to get hurt from not being there. It's the best thing to do. Hit the exit button.
Christoria, that was the plan in the beginning.
Yeah. To get her up out of there.
They couldn't beat her, so they planted the seed in her head that you're not going to be scored the same as everybody else. Yeah. So now you start thinking about what's really happening to you, and now they've got you off your game. Because if they can't beat you, now the only way they can beat you is psychological. So that would go right there. They damaged that young lady psychologically, and they did it on purpose by throwing that out there. Because if they never say that to that young lady, she goes out there with a clear head.
Yeah. It kills it.
Yeah.
It kills it.
But they put that out there early for her to have to go through that.
Yeah.
Yes,
now
they did.
That's a good point, see? That's a good point.
And
now we can't beat you, so how can we get to you? We tell you, well, you're not going to be scored the same because you're so much better. Whatever you do is going to be scored different.
Yes.
And here you are, you have girls that have been doing the exact same thing you've been doing. It's not your fault that their level of difficulty is not the same as yours.
Yes.
They have every opportunity to do the same thing you're doing. Because they're not willing to do it, that's not your fault.
Yep.
So how can you take something away from me that I've been busting my butt doing year after year, trying to get to a certain level? And now that I've reached that level, you gonna say, okay, well, we can't score you because you're that good.
Now, did they tell her that they weren't going to score her the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually came and told her that.
They told her that.
They was bold enough to tell her that.
Now, that's crazy. They gonna be that bold to tell you that. That's crazy.
That is. I seen
maxed
people
out her
saying
score.
things that made me wonder. Like they was like, what if they told Jordan it? Or what if they told like all the greats in these different sports the same thing they told her? Like, what the hell? What kind of reaction you expect?
Yeah.
Well, the NBA did that a little bit with George. No, what's his name? George Mikan. That's the only time, really. Like when Mikan was so dominant, they took away dunking out the NBA. Like you remember, you couldn't dunk and Will Chamberlain. You couldn't really dunk until the 70s or something like that in the NBA. You couldn't dunk.
They took the dunk out when Lou Alcindor Jabbar got to UCLA at his freshman year, and that's when he developed the sky hook, because all he was doing was dunking on people, and they took it out. Well, you're not gonna do that's too easy. So they made him even better by developing that sky hook.
Yeah, he was dangerous.
Stat Philly, get to us, man.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Like I said, with the athletes or whatnot, once you can't do, what you do, whether that's, gymnastics or playing ball, hooping, football or anything like that, they're not going to care about you anyway. And they're going to talk crap about you, whether you're doing your thing or, whether you fail or whatnot anyway. So everybody's saying, man, that mental health, please take it seriously. You got to take care of you. And, if you're not there, like, what can you give? How can you give your best if you're not all there mentally? So then another thing with that too, the thing with the judges, to me, that was just all wrong because, no matter what, if you're performing well or not good or whatever the case may be in the gymnastics, somebody else has got to give you a score for that no matter what, as opposed to some other sports. You may have a janky umpire, referee or something like that. You can still go out there and get the win despite it. You know what I mean? So, talk about being handcuffed, talk about being handicapped. So shout out to her for having the courage, to step out of that. And, hopefully she's cool going forward.
All right. Hey, brother Spragg, you got something to say before you peel out of here, man?
No, man, I love the platform, BP. I'll be back next week.
Man, you're welcome back anytime, brother.
I just got to go. I'm these next 2 days. I got a lot going on, so I just want to make sure I show my face for you, bro.
Okay, no problem, man. You're always welcome back, brother.
All right, man. It's nice meeting you, brothers. Y'all be easy.
All right, coach.
All right now.
Hey, but back on this Olympic thing, we got to talk about this other Simone girl that's under the radar. I don't know because of her name is Simone, but Simone Manuel. She was the first first Black woman to win an individual gold medal and set the Olympic and American record. Check this out. This was after she was diagnosed with overtraining syndrome. I've never heard of that, but
what? Coach, it's something called overtraining syndrome?
Yeah, I looked it up. It's excessive exercise without adequate rest.
Wow.
And this girl bounced back. And it's kind of under the radar, but she was the first Black girl named Simone Manuel to win the 100-meter freestyle. First Black woman to win an individual gold medal. Set Olympic and American record.
That's tough, man.
Coach, when you talk about all the great ones, Coach, they was really into their craft. Like it's a little boy stay down the street. I always never come outside. I always come outside with his football or his helmet on. I just look at him and be like, he love what he doing. You just know when people love what they doing because working out to them ain't what it is to us. You know what I'm saying? When we see it, it's more to them. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of other things, and
right.
When you talk about Ray Lewis, when you talk about Eli Manning, but when you talk about anybody, they was obsessed with their craft.
Hey, Weston, I got to stop you, man. Don't you ever say Eli Manning on this show no more, man.
Eli Manning is one. He deserves it. He deserves it. He made it to that table.
No, not Eli. I was talking about Peyton Manning. No.
You said Eli, man.
Eli made it to the table. They make it to the pro league. Deserve it, man. They got to think about what they had to do making it there.
Peyton Manning.
Hey, man, you got to give it to Eli, though, man. Eli
he made it.
The best thing about Eli, he kept Tom Brady from getting 2 more Super Bowls. Hey,
my God.
Their ass though, boy. He was getting their ass in the playoffs, boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, man.
I was screaming with that catch. I remember when that happened. I was so happy.
Crazy, man.
You must have been talking about the David Tyrell catch, man.
He caught on top of his helmet like that.
That's the Tyrell catch, man. Crazy. And then Plexico ran that fake slant and then ran that post, man. I was like, man, he just let whoever was checking him. It was one-on-one coverage, and Plexico just freaked him down, man. Hey,
that was a 16-0 season, wasn't it?
That was at 16-0 when Randy Moss caught that touchdown to put him back up. I said, oh yeah, it's over with now, boy. Randy Moss caught that touchdown. I said, oh yeah. Brady had 50 touchdowns that year. 25 of them went to Moss, man. Hey, man.
After Randy Moss left the Raiders too, I was hot.
Oh man.
He ain't do none of that for the Raiders. He wasn't running routes, nothing.
He ain't had no quarterback like he did, though, man. Gotta look at that too, man.
He could have done all right.
Hey, man, we're gonna swing on over to the MLB, Major League Baseball trade deadline, trade news. Oh man, I'll be damned. This is just really on the cooker, man. This is just breaking news, man. The Dodgers zeroing in on Max Scherzer, man. They're zeroing in on Max Scherzer and shortstop Trey Turner.
Well, I know the Scherzer
for a prospect laden return. They're gonna give the Dodgers hey, trust me, Washington is gonna clear out the Dodgers farm system with these, man. I'm telling you, it's on the rise, man. I got a good feeling Scherzer will be going wearing that Dodgers blue, man.
Well, I know
he ain't going to San Diego.
Well, he said he wanted to go to the West Coast, and they said all three of them that was on him. But today, the Boston Red Sox snuck in on the Scherzer thing, and he said he good with going to Boston. So I'd be kind of surprised if he does go to Boston.
I like the Red Sox.
Man, but I know with the thing with Washington that's slowing everything down there, their whole organization been hit with COVID. So it's been slowing down a lot of stuff going on out there. So, but
and a couple more trades, man. This the Yankees got Joey Gallo yesterday from the Rangers, and they're trying to get Rizzo from the Cubs, man.
They need a first baseman.
They gonna get him. They like the Lakers.
Hey,
they got money, man.
Cubs gonna try to rape the Yankees over Rizzo.
Hey, man. Hey, them. Hey, coach. The Steinbrenners don't care, man. They got an open pocketbook, man. Just like the Dodgers owners, man. They don't give a damn about their luxury tax out there in LA, man.
Well, I know that.
They need another lefty bat. They just got Joey Gallo from the Rangers. If they get
Rizzo,
that's gonna be tough.
Who playing first base for the Yankees now?
Nobody worth mentioning. I'll tell you that.
Nobody for real. I think they're using. I can't think of his name. I'm drawing a blank. But he a journeyman. He a good hitter, tall guy.
I can't think of his name either.
I'll get you a name.
And so the Dodgers got Duffy from Kansas City. That's the pitcher Corey was talking about last week.
Yep.
The Brewers. And, even though this guy's only hitting 258, heck, the Brewers got them all-star second baseman from Arizona. So the Brewers quietly doing what they need to do. And they trying to get this, I can't think of this right-hander. I can't think of his name, but the Brewers, they don't want to seem like they making moves trying to win the division that the Cardinals is in. So I don't know. Like I said, you got to watch out for them Brewers. They up under the table making moves out there.
The Yankees are using DJ
LeMahieu playing.
Yeah, they're LeMahieu.
Hey man, and it don't help them, man, because today they got took behind the woodshed. The Braves beat them 14-0 today, man.
Who did?
Tampa Bay. They beat them 14-0 today.
The Yankees?
They beat the Yankees 14-0 today. Yes.
Well, that sounds like the Yankees need some pitchers.
No, they put it on Garrett Cole.
Wow.
They beat Garrett Cole today.
Jeez.
Hey, maybe he should be using that sticky stuff.
Hey, Cole only pitcher in 5 1/3, man. They
said his offense.
8 runs, 7 of them earned.
Yeah.
Since they
hey, but the crazy thing about that, coach, Cole had 10 Ks in that, man. He had 10 strikeouts. He had 10 strikeouts and all of that, man, and still got took behind the shed, man. But like I said, man, the deadline is tomorrow at 4:00 Central Standard Time.
And once again, the Cardinals have done nothing.
I saw your post the other day, Corey. I heard that, and I'm sitting up there. What are you talking about?
And you see what I mean about Cardinal fans? How they get mad with me?
I saw those responses.
Furious with me because they listen with their heart. That's what they do. This man ain't done nothing for this organization. How can you get on national television on a pregame show and say there's no trades out there for the Cardinals and they're getting healthy? Well, first of all, you're trying to rush 2 starters back that shouldn't even probably be coming back.
Yeah.
Right. They should be shut down. They should be shut down for the season, man.
And you talking about y'all got 40 games left or 50 or 60 games and you trying to make it to the playoffs. Why? Are those games worth risking those 2 guys' career? Because that's in essence what you're doing.
Right.
Because you rushing those guys back to possibly win 90 games. 90 games don't get you in the playoffs no more.
No.
So you win 90 and you still don't get it. You trying to get a wild card spot.
To get to 90, they got to win 39 of their last 60 games. They got to go 39-21.
And Cardinals
are 90.
Yeah, they are 9 games out too. They 9 games out.
And that's the other thing I was ready to say. After the night, they could be 9.5 out because the Brewers play the Pirates tonight. But did you hear Shilp when the reporter asked him about them playing 500 ball? He said, I got to disagree with that. We've played 700 baseball in the last 10 games, but you done lost 2 games in the standings. You go 500 week and lose a game a week is the way you're going right now.
That's crazy, man. That is
but see, he think that's okay. And when he say that, Cardinals fans only hear we played 750 ball last week. They don't care that you lost 2 games in the standings.
Right.
They don't care. That's crazy, Coach, man.
You did hear the guy he told me on my post that my argument was BS.
It was BS. What do you want him to say is what he said.
And then I say the same thing over and over, and then I didn't answer his question. Well, the question is, answering your question would be doing something. You have done nothing.
They still sit pat every year, man.
And here's my thing. If you go back and look at the history of the big deals they did, I'll go all the way back to Larry Walker. They got Larry Walker after his good years in Colorado. Fast forward, they got Holiday after his good years in Colorado and gave him a ton of money. They've been trying to get Arenado for 2-3 years.
Yep.
They get him after his good years.
Man. Hey,
they
Coach,
get Jason Hayward after his good years.
You can go back a little further, Coach. You can go back when they got Galarraga, man. After his good years, because up until then, Galarraga was the biggest Cardinal killer out there, man. Cardinals couldn't get him out or nothing. So when
that's the other thing they do.
Galarraga, yeah,
they acquire guys they can't get out. They couldn't get Larry Walker out, so they go trade him.
So they trade for him.
Absolutely.
But they always get them after
their good years.
Ozuna after his good years in Miami.
Yes.
Fowler after his good years in Chicago. Hayward after his good years in Atlanta.
But did you see what Hayward said when he left here? Everybody got on Hayward because he left the Cardinals after 1 year. He said, man, them dudes getting old. He said, I want to go to a younger Chicago Cub team.
And I'm going to tell you why else he left. Because I got a friend of mine whose nephew cuts their hair. Cuts all those guys' hair. Mm-hmm. Didn't nobody in that clubhouse look like him. The ones that looked like him, they kept shipping back down to AAA. And then they was finally gone.
Yep.
So he knew the writing was on the wall. They weren't bringing anybody in there that looked like him.
Well, you throw another one in there, Carlos Beltran.
Yes, Carlos Beltran.
That man was on crutches when he came to the Cardinals, wasn't he?
Oh, my God. Beltran.
They signed Matt Carpenter after he had Chris Carpenter, after he had Tommy John, knowing full well it would be 2 years before he would even pitch in St. Louis, and gave him a big contract.
I don't understand what that
contract, knowing that he wasn't going to pitch the following year, and it would be the next year before he would even pitch in St. Louis.
Coach, I don't know what that ownership group is thinking about. Hey, Stat Philly said another Lance Berkman, man. After this, of course, year, Lance Berkman. That's true, Stat Philly. Lance Berkman. So, but a credit to that, Lance Berkman did help him out in 2008. He did help him out in 2008.
Well, I to hear these announcers. I'm drawing Goldschmidt and Arenado, the best back-to-back combination in baseball. And them two have not hit together at the same time throughout the year.
Wow.
Have not hit together.
And quite a step. Arenado is having probably his worst hitting season right now than he's had in the big leagues the last couple of years.
And that's big for the Cardinals. Here we on this Babe Bader. He the best coming.
Harrison Bader. That's their one.
And how great this outfield is we have now, But like I said, we'll see. And they got the 3:00 tomorrow, but he's waiting on Mikolas, who had he pitched a couple of innings the other day. Flaherty. And
then he pitched today. I think he pitched today for Memphis.
And so he'd be ready to come up with, I guess, another week. And you're gonna run Flaherty back, one of your ace pitcher. You're gonna run him back for a wild card run, possibly.
Don't. Hey man, that is crazy. Hey, we go segue into it, man. Trade, like Coach Lim said, trade deadline tomorrow, 3:00 Central, 4:00 Eastern Standard Time, man. We will see what other deals they got going on the shelf. Hey, NCAA, man. NCAA, Oklahoma and Texas received the SEC invite. Deal should be official by tomorrow, man.
Going on too, ain't
OU and Texas, they headed out.
This was after the conference supposedly said after because I think it's not to 2025.
Yeah.
They was going to give them all this money, but they both said they out.
Hey, man.
They out. So
they looking at the long-term game, man. Hey, They gonna get the long-term money by going to that SEC, man. And like you say, coach, it's gonna help with recruiting, man. They're gonna be able to get, they gonna be able to, when they was in the hunt, they getting 4 stars and stuff and high 3 stars. Now they up there with Alabama. They gonna be able to get some of them 5 stars away. Them kids down there in Texas, man, that say, hey, I'm gonna go over and play with Nick Saban in the SEC. Oh, my selling point now, my pitch to them now, hey, we're in the SEC now. You don't got to go nowhere. Your family can come see you. Immaculate facilities, because Texas got a great facility as well as OU. So I'm like, hey, that's your selling tool right there, man.
But you've been hearing these SEC people the last couple of days. They say, yeah, y'all come on over if you want, but this ain't the Big 12. Y'all better be ready to play every week.
Oh yeah. hey, they don't play over there in the SEC, man. But I think Oklahoma can handle their own. Man. Texas, they're gonna have to get it, man.
Oklahoma's gonna have to better their defense to play in that conference every week. Now, when they play them in a bowl game, they have beaten SEC teams, and they beat them with their offense. They beat the crap out of Alabama a couple years ago. They got Auburn and LSU, but to do it back to back every week, that's gonna be a little different there.
You got to be up every single week, man. So, and we all know it's about that money, man. Hey, NCAA rules, it won't give Heisman back or restore records in regards to Reggie Bush. Ruling is updated rules that allow college athletes to get paid. What y'all think about that? Not reinstating the Heisman to Reggie Bush, man.
Question: Does he have the trophy?
What?
He turned it in.
He turned it in
they gave it to him. He turned it in. They won't give back to that man. They tripping, man. I think that's whack, man. They need to go and get that money. That man, you look at his stats that year, all that other shit, man. Come on, man.
So, like, the thing is, did he cheat on the field to get this trophy?
Exactly.
No, he did not. He just got a couple extra dollars on the side. With his mom and for his family. Legal. You know what I'm saying? For his family and stuff. That had nothing to do, but he performed the way he's supposed to perform on the field.
Matt Leiner's family was gave Reggie Bush family some money. Gave Reggie Bush some money. So, I mean, this is his teammate.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to tell y'all right now.
Give it to us, coach.
Your boy been getting money since he stepped on the college field.
Yes, he has. Most of them do.
Yep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I hate to mention his name. The boy at Cleveland, he been selling memorabilia since he stepped on the college campus.
Baker Mayfield.
Man. Baker Mayfield.
And you know who else been doing that too, coach? As quiet as it's kept, as they keep that brushed under the rug. And he won the Heisman Trophy. Tim Tebow. Oh, yes, my God. When Tim Tebow was doing the kneeling and stuff, man, they was printing shirts and stuff, man. You know, Tim Tebow made a lot of money on that, man. But did they strip Tim Tebow's Heisman trophies?
Yeah, dog.
Did they take his stats away from him? They didn't do nothing, man. They did not do nothing.
He's still getting chance.
Yes.
I used to like Urban Meyer, but he didn't give that man a chance to come back to the NFL. He's going to destroy that team in Carolina.
What, in Jacksonville?
Yep. Because I'm telling you right now, by week 3, that dude going to be the starting quarterback. And I'm going to stop watching Jacksonville Jack football right then and there.
Man, if that's the case, man, I think Shad Khan would definitely fire him because, hey, man, you went out to draft the next, they call it the heir apparent, the next Tom Brady in what's his name from Clemson? God, I forgot his name. That's how the quarterback that's in Jacksonville now. What's his name?
Trevor Lawrence.
That's my guy.
Trevor Lawrence.
But I guarantee you,
Sunshine.
if he start out bad, watch Tim Tebow be in there.
Oh, they better not. Hey, as much money as Shad Khan them put into that man, they better not. But like I said, man, like you said, man, hey, Urban Meyer just got a soft spot in his heart for Tim Tebow. I don't know if he carried Tim Tebow on his taxes when he was up at Florida, man. But Urban Meyer loves this guy, man.
Tim Tebow must still owe him some money, and that's the only way he can get it back. Yeah, give him a job so he can get some paycheck, so he can pay him his money back.
Get that. Hey, we're gonna go and work this direct deposit out.
That Manziel kid used to get paid too.
Johnny Football.
Yeah, man, Manziel been getting it.
He was getting paid too, but it's only Reggie Bush that's getting in trouble though, so that's kind of crazy.
Hey, come on, man.
Manziel flat out didn't hide that he was getting paid
at all.
He went to a hotel and signed stuff. Just right out in the open.
He didn't care, man.
That was one of the most coonish white boys I've ever seen.
$7,500 worth of stuff. He was just going to the hotel. I'm signing.
The white dude was just cooning.
What y'all gonna do?
Nothing. Because they didn't do a damn thing to him, man.
Because he already had money.
Yep.
Stat Philly, what you think about them reinstating Reggie Bush Heisman, man?
With that, I mean, I feel like it's petty. They could do it if they wanted to, but I feel like they probably just don't want to set a precedent because, we got a lot of different, just different situations that came up, that some were criminal, some weren't. Reggie Bush's wasn't criminal at all, but then you got incidents like, say like a Maurice Clarett or, somebody like that. I think there was a quarterback for Oregon that did like some armed robbery. What's his name? Jeremiah Masoli, if I'm not mistaken. So you have that stuff going on because there is no pay or anything like that. So you're putting people in situations to, they got to put some top ramen on the table. You know what I'm saying? So
Jameis Winston too.
Yeah, Jameis Winston, got to get the crab legs. You know what I'm saying? But
this fool's stealing crab legs, man.
He is an idiot.
But with that, like I said, it comes back to a conversation we had a while back. If they break bread a little bit, even if it's like a little allowance, $200-300 a week, something like that for a scholarship athlete, it's kind of have it in tears. Give somebody a little something, and then, like I say, some of these incidents, people taking money under the table and stuff like that, then that will be to a minimum. But I think they could restore his records. I just think they just flat out just don't want to, but I'm glad that today's players, it appears that they're going to let them eat more than the ones in the past did. So, I feel like when it comes to that, if, he's got to be a martyr for that or however you want to look at it, then, so be it. So,
okay, I'm finna list the Heisman Trophy winners from 2000 all the way down. You had Chris Winkie in 2000, Eric Crouch in 01, Carson Palmer in 02, Jason White 03, Matt Leinart 04, Reggie Bush was 05, Troy Smith was 06, Tebow was 07, Sam Bradford 08, Mark Ingram 09, Cam Newton 2010, RG3 2011, 2012 was Johnny Football, 2013 Jameis Winston, 14 was Mariota, 15 was Henry, 16 was Lamar, 17 was Faker, 18 was Kyler, 19 was Joe Burrow, and 20 was Devontae Smith. So those are the last 20 Heisman Trophy winners, man.
20 Heisman and 3 superstars.
Yeah.
3. Heisman don't mean nothing.
Heisman
not at all.
Reggie Bush wasn't really a superstar like that for real. He wasn't a star in the NFL like that. You got Cam and Jackson.
What about Mark Ingram?
Oh, yeah, Ingram. Okay.
So, and a running back from Alabama ready. You know that.
Yeah, you got all the running backs, man. That was right there. But man, that just goes to show you, man. Hey, NFL, man. We here, man. We getting around the corner, man.
You
hey, NFL, man. Hey, we got the NFL and training camp news, man. Hey, Rogers inked it. He came out yesterday, man. He spoke about it, man. Man. Also, they
Green Bay.
Hey, he got his boy back though.
Oh yeah, but this is last year though, man. But that Philly just said Dak Prescott has a shoulder strain, man.
It don't matter.
Hey, they say he won't throw for a few days. What you say?
Because they weren't gonna win that anyway. It's okay.
I wish him the best. Man. I wish him the best, you know what I'm saying? But it still ain't gonna matter. It's still gonna be the stay outcome. They ain't gotta do nothing but win 6 games in their division, 6, 7 games in their division and get out. So you know, it's still a chance.
What you say, West End still a chance?
Yeah, it's always
man. They ain't gonna win 6. He ain't gonna make
the Redskins, boy, they looking good right there.
Hey,
I'm liking the Redskins over there.
Hey, I'm liking the Redskins too. They got McLaurin at receiver, and then they got what's my man name at the running back? What is his name at the running back? Stat Philly. What's the Redskins running back name? Gibson. Antonio Gibson. I sure passed up on them drafting them last year, man. I regretted that, man. That dude, he came out showing out, man. Showing up and showing out, man. Hey, Joey Bosa's ready, man. They say he's on target to start, man. To be ready. Highest paid wide receiver should Devontae Adams sit on that, man. What y'all think? Y'all think Devontae should be the highest paid receiver in the game?
I mean, I know he ain't no scrub. He killing out there. I don't know about highest paid, but he one of the best. He as far as the top, 3 or 4, he up there.
I don't know, man. What about you, Coach? Do you think Devontae Adams?
No.
You don't think so? Man,
I don't think so. I think I'm biased, but no.
I forgot, Coach.
Come on,
shit,
man.
I forgot. Coaches let Coach tell it like the DK should get that money, man. Hey,
man, you're right.
Hey, DK is a freak of nature, man. DK will definitely be the best. Hey, man, he got that Megatron. He got that Megatron workout, man. But I mean, he got that body, man, and he got that. Oh man, DK he a freak of nature, man.
That ain't the key to the recipe, man. Go holler LeBron, man. Tell me holler LeBron. He'll hook him up with his manager. You feel me?
His manager of what?
He gonna get that bag.
Chris Paul.
He gonna get that bag.
God dang it! I said Chris Paul.
So let me chime in and add something real quick. So since we're talking about the top wide receivers, the number one paid wide receiver in the league currently right now is DeAndre Hopkins at $27 million per year. So that's what he's talking about. He wants as much as or more than. The second person closest to Hopkins is Julio Jones at $22 million a year. So talking big money, man.
So is Devontae up there with D-Hop and Julio? What y'all think? Is he up there with
as far as skill? Yeah, I mean, the boy catch it. I don't know. I mean, you can say it's his quarterback, but he got to catch it though. The boy got hands, man. I like him. Me personally.
And one thing that's gonna help him out, hey, they start, like Coach said the other day, they're starting to listen to Aaron Rodgers a little bit, man, because they didn't went and brought Randall Cobb back into the mix, man. They brought him back into the mix, man. So they're gonna spend this whole year trying to mend that gap or unburn that bridge that they burned and everything with Rodgers and stuff, man. Will it happen? What's up?
You know they come to the bank, man, a week before Christmas, man. We need to go and set that up, man. You hear me?
Oh, yeah. I know they coming to the bank, baby.
You know they come to the bank, man, a week before Christmas, man. We got to set that up.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got to ask this question. Is Randall Cobb really going to help?
Yeah. Look, Randall Cobb is reliable, especially in that system. If you go see Randall Cobb tweet, he only had 3 words. I'm back home. You feel me? And that's what
he's slow, man.
That's what he got. Everything you can look at that's good that he did was
That's
there.
what Sweet said.
Hey man, but
man, they drafted a slot guy from Clemson that's gonna be better than Randall Cobb.
I ain't saying he won't be better, but I'm talking about like
right. He's better than him right now, man. They waste.
And you got to sit back and think.
They wasting time with Randall Cobb, man.
You can learn, get some knowledge from Randall too, man. Randall been there and done what he trying to do.
You got
that's what's wrong with these sports, man. They do it on these reach fans.
Hey, you got to look at it too, man.
Get these old dudes out of here.
Hey man, they got some young talent. They got Lazard.
These old dudes reliable nowadays, man.
And they got Valdez.
Then Green Bay ought to bring back T.O. What's T.O. phone number? Let me call T.O. T.O. He need to go to Green Bay.
Hey man,
I'm just
Aaron Rodgers needs somebody. Where T.O. at?
Hey man, they got Lazard and Valdez Scanlon too, man. They got Valdez Scanlon and Lazard, and they got Tanya, the tight end. So, I mean, they was cool with that. What they had, Valdez can go deep. He gonna run the deep routes because Valdez got speed, man. So,
hey, I got a question here.
Go ahead, Coach.
Is Michael Thomas gonna be a good fantasy wide receiver to pick up? Who the heck is quarterback? Is Winston or that other dude gonna be the quarterback?
Hell no. Michael Thomas
out. He had ankle surgery. He gonna miss the first part of the year.
He ain't gonna come back to week 7. Anyway. He ain't coming back to week 7. And
what about Kamara? What about Kamara?
Oh yeah. Kamara gonna be a great fantasy pick, man.
Because he gonna hand the ball off to him. They got anybody to get the ball to him.
Hey man, they gonna throw it to Kamara on swing passes. Man, Kamara go eat so much, man. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Chuck down city.
That's all it's gonna be is Chuck down city. With Winston, he might still.
It's like the Pittsburgh Steelers, baby.
Hey man. Hey, but one thing about it though,
on there, man. Let me correct. It's Schittsburg.
Hey, the Saints can run, man. Hey, the Saints got a good line, man. They don't got no shabby. Yeah. They don't got no shabby line. They can run, man. And they ran the ball quite well with Kamara. And then they came in. It was Kamara, and then what's the name? Came in. What's my man name? Don't tell me. I got my man name. Him and Kamara came in. They was running the ball. Running back. He came from up north. He came from Minnesota, man. What's his name, man? I'm gonna tell y'all in one quick second, man. It was Kamara and Latavius Murray. So they got Ty Montgomery. They had from what's the name too, man. So
the dude that don't know what figure out what a running back number is.
Yeah, 88. Running back, wide receiver. Ain't no telling what the hell Ty Montgomery is, man. Then they got Dwayne Washington. They got him from Chris team, from the Raiders and everything. So I mean, hey, they got some they ain't that bad, man. But man, that's gonna hurt him, man, with Kamara, man. I mean, with Michael Thomas going down, man. That was just something that he should have did, man. He waited, thought it was gonna heal up, never did. So a wise choice would pick up Traquan, man. Traquan Smith, man. Also, man, they all the first round rookies have been signed, man, with the Jets quarterback signing, inking his deal today. 4-year, $35 million contract, all fully guaranteed. So everything is everything, man. Hey, we're gonna jump off into this NBA, man.
What to say?
NBA. Did y'all see the breaking news, baby?
I was pissed.
Hey man, I'm not pissed at all, partner.
That's not a good look.
Hey man, I don't give a damn. That is a great look.
It's flat out scoring, but what the Lakers still don't have is they don't have a shooter. Still, they don't have a shooter.
We got a dog, though, baby.
Westbrook is a shooter.
We got a dog, baby.
So this trade is Westbrook, and they got the 2024 second round pick, a 2028 second round pick. Kyle Kuzma, they gave up Kyle Kuzma, KCP, Montrez, and the number 22 pick this year.
Hey man,
to get Westbrook.
Get Kuzma up out of there, man.
I think the Wizards benefit out of that. if they keep Brad around, but now Brad won't out.
Oh, yeah. That would have been even better if we could have swung and got Brad with Westbrook.
No.
I would just want Beal. I've been like I said that to you 2 years ago. Bradley Beal should be on the Lakers. When LeBron first went, I think Lonzo Ball was still on the team. If they needed to find out a way to get Bradley Beal.
So much
for Klay Thompson.
So much for LeBron being off the ball because now he really gonna have to handle the ball.
Because Westbrook, he is retarded.
and that's what I think the problem gonna be is LeBron want the ball, but hey, Westbrook need the ball in his hand. So now we gonna have an issue with who gonna be on the ball.
They still don't have a point guard,
but you got
they want to take him off the ball. Why would they get Westbrook?
But this the thing though. In order for this deal to go through, they had to have LeBron's stamp of approval on it, man. They had to have
work for them. It's easy to get his stamp until the balls come out in practice.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess LeBron kind of had to settle because I don't see Chris Paul turning down that money they offered him. Woo!
Hey, who can turn down $41 million like we said the other time on the last show, man? $41 million hard to just walk away from, man. I don't care who you is or how much you got. We talking about $41 hot million, man, that's coming in your pocket, man.
I'm sure the King was like, man, asking, can y'all match that for my boy? Because I'm sure he'd rather have Chris Paul, but he had to settle for Westbrook. So it is what it is.
I think another thing too.
Go ahead, Philly.
I think another thing too, you got to go with who's available, because Chris Paul, he could opt in, not opt in, all that. We don't know, so if you got somebody available, that's a former MVP, perennial all-star, all of that, you got to at least look into it. Now, style-wise, I don't know. They still need shooters, but I feel like, and I don't know how it's going to be done. I'm being a realist. I don't know how it's going to be done, but at this point in LeBron's career, I don't care if he want to get off the ball or not. It would be best for him health-wise to get off of that ball. So again, I don't see how it's going to work. I don't know the answer to this. You know what I mean? But
it ain't gonna help.
But they made the trade, so they're gonna have to figure out something, or it's gonna be some problems this year coming up.
Hey man, everybody panicking, man. It's gonna work out, man. Everybody panicking, man. It's gonna work out.
They need a shooter. They got this.
Hey
what's
man,
his dude name? Buddy? Is it Buddy?
Buddy Hield.
Yeah, Buddy Hield.
They looking to get Buddy Hield.
But they traded their bait for Hield. They traded it. Right.
Buddy Hield ain't been nothing since Indiana.
But hell ain't been getting them passes from the King, goddammit. Be ready. Stay your ass over there and be ready to shoot that motherfucker.
I just read where the Kings are pissed off about this trade because that was their bait was Buddy Hield and what the Wizards gave up. So I don't think Hield is going to be the answer
for the
Lakers.
Hey, man, I settle for J.J. Redick, man, a shooter.
They say this man every year. Somebody said J.J. Redick every year.
J.J. Redick don't want to play with LeBron.
I settle for J.J.
I don't know.
I settle for J.J. J.J. can stroke it, man.
Half the league don't want to play with Westbrook.
Nope.
That's all right, though. Watch this, man. Hey, Westbrook is a California. He's an L.A. kid. He went to UCLA. He's from LA. So
dude has no common sense, man. He don't got it's something inside his head that can't get right. Like when he get on the court, just get in certain situations, he's just going to do the dumb move or the selfish one. He just can't get right. Like he's getting 10 assists, right? But do you watch how he get 10 assists? For one, he's passing it to Bradley Beal right now. And two, he hold the ball until he gets about 22, 23 seconds and pass it over. You got to shoot it. Either you're going to miss it or you ain't, but he got a chance to get that assist right now.
He the kind of guy that miss a layup on purpose to get a rebound so he
right.
Hey, Coach say he missed the rebound so he can get a triple-double. Boy,
that's the kind of guy he is. He knows triple-double. He'll miss a layup so he can get the rebound so he can get the triple-double.
and be cussing his teammates out when it's like the ball is and nobody down there, and like the big man get the ball, he be cussing them out. Like, why you gonna grab that? Like, dude.
Hey man, I'm not gonna be riding with West Tennessee too much when it comes to LeBron, but LeBron to make that dude a whole lot better, man. I'm telling you, man.
Look, man.
He ain't
LeBron
gonna give no jump shot.
What'd you say,
LeBron
West
couldn't fix J.R. Smith.
LeBron have taken the NBA rejects and got them rings, man. You hear me? Man, he don't care about that, man. You
got him to the finals at least.
We gonna get it done.
That's a great comparison. He is a J.R. Reed type cat.
He's not J.R. Hey, Russell Westbrook is no. Hey, J.R. Smith is not in the same league.
He's J.R. Smith without drugs, dog.
Hey man, Russell Westbrook run rings and circles around J.R. Smith.
I don't know about the tools, J.R. I don't know about when he was with Melo. I don't know, man.
He's J.R. Smith without the drugs. That's all it is to it. You take away the Hennessy and the blunts, J.R. Smith would be a beast.
Hey man,
nobody dealing with him. He high every time you see him.
One thing about it, man, LeBron and Russell Westbrook wear they little tight outfits to the games and stuff, the little shorts and stuff, man. The little suit shorts with the little fanny packs and stuff, man.
Oh, man. Oh yeah, that's what they gonna do. They gonna have some cute short suits together.
You said they gonna be cute.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That's something I don't even take a part in no more. I already let y'all know. Anytime I want, even LeBron, that's my favorite player, and he is definitely included in this shit.
Yeah.
If I see him, I want to see him in his damn work clothes. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Because the camera's gonna be on when they show up. First,
they don't even watch the pre-games no more and shit. I just wait till they tip it out.
Hey, you know, he gonna come in there with that little man bag and that little tight suit, them shorts on, and them sandals.
Hey,
oh my God!
You know the crazy thing about the man bags that's happening?
Yes,
come up that ball spot.
Yeah,
right. That Beijing right there.
The crazy thing about them man bags is my dad had a homie that played for Italy back when I was a kid. So he would come home. He had that little. I was like, why is Mark carrying a purse? But no, he's like, no, like I guess in Italy, that little leather bag that you have in your hand, it was like the stuff. I guess that's normal.
a man bag. Yeah, that's supposed to be normal.
Small. It looked like a little, like them little clutches girls wear in the club.
So what you saying? You got one? You wanted one or something?
No, I just remember seeing that. I just like, damn, that's weird.
You had one or something.
No, I just remember thinking that's weird, but that was so long ago.
Hey, you better not have one, man.
Was it a?
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna tell you, only thing cool about a man bag, if it ain't shit but money in it. If it ain't, you can't even put a pick in that motherfucker, a brush, none of that. If you throwing your money in that, that's the only thing cool about that shit. Other than anything else is uncivilized.
Hey man, the NBA draft kicked off tonight too, man. We're gonna segue into that. The NBA draft.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick? People's champ. I've been mean when you brought up Julio Jones. Did y'all see that him and his old teammate Roddy White, they accused them some trying to do like a CBD, like marijuana business with this guy named know what I'm saying, John Van Beek or something like that. I see, because they bringing up charges on him for that or something like that. I'm like, I wonder if y'all seen or heard about
Julio finna get charged, man.
Well, hey, they finna go to court or something about it, because they saying that it was like a black market cannabis operation, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened far between them on that, but they finna bring them up on charges on that. I ain't know if y'all had seen that or not.
Man, I ain't seen it, man, but we're gonna have to definitely check that out, man. Definitely check that out. The top 5 picks are in, man. Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State went to the Pistons. Jalen Green, Jalen Green from
the NBA G League.
The G League. Number 2, he went to the Houston Rockets. Evan Mobley, USC. He went to the Cavs with the 3 pick. Scotty Barnes, Florida State. Number 4 went to the Raptors. Jalen Suggs, Gonzaga.
Magic,
Number 5
baby.
pick went to the
Magic.
Orlando Magic, man. Hey, man,
that's a good pick for the Magic.
Orlando, baby. I was just
there.
It's a good pick for him.
So they got some good picks in there and stuff, man. They got.
He said earlier today. He said anybody that don't pick him before he get picked, look out. He gonna be out for him. So
that's what Suggs said. Wow.
That's what Suggs said.
Suggs said he coming for their throat,
he
baby.
Said he coming for their throat, boy.
That's it. He said it, man. Hey, the Warriors, they picked up somebody, Jonathan Kumaga from the Congo. Man, well, that helped them out, man. They already got somebody. This guy 6'8". He'll swing.
Who got them BP?
Jonathan, the Warriors drafted a guy from the Congo.
I think Memphis was trying to get him too. He can shoot, but he like a 7'6", 7 footer or something.
Nah, he's 6'8",
6'8"
from the Congo. Yeah, but then you think about it.
Makes sense to me. Why would the Hornets get a guard? Like really? Like what are y'all doing? Like where are y'all getting a guard?
Got a shooting guard, 6'5".
They got too many guards right now.
Yeah, but that's what it is, man. Hey, y'all heard about the new rule, the new foul rule that's out, man.
What they talking about now, man?
What's that?
Trae Young.
Oh my God!
Mr. Harden, and Doncic,
Luka.
What's that?
That create that foul by leaning in and
when they jump, Harden is the worst.
And
when they go back and kicking and shit,
kicking that leg out.
Yeah, I hate that. He's been doing it for years. Harden plays to the rule. I got to give him that. He's smart enough to play to the rule. Like whether it look like it's a travel, the way he does it, everything he plays to the rules.
He got them hood tendencies, man. You know we gonna
yes
push
he
it
does.
to the edge, man. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize he was that.
He gonna have to make a big adjustment because that's a lot of his game. Even with the jump shot, he does that. So
that does, man. That's gonna make a change on it.
He only does that when somebody's in front of him.
Right.
Only time his feet go out in front is when somebody in front of him, all of a sudden he jumping 3 feet forward and fall backwards.
And this is one of the fouls I hate.
But what do you think? What do you think about the move where the guard comes up the floor like Chris Paul, and all of a sudden he just runs in front of you and puts you on his back so you could trip over him? I thought Giannis was gonna get hurt that one time. And I think you drawing the foul there. So
yeah, if you create the foul, you most definitely should have a foul on you. That's offensive. I understand like offensive foul is always seems like you're going forward, but if you're creating the foul, that's offensive foul. Like
creating the contact.
Chris Paul master this shit.
And that's what they're going to actually be trying to do. Some of the movements that they're going to crack down on, and the penalty is going to be an offensive foul. That's what they're supposed to do. But the list is launching into a defender, all that bogus movement or whatnot, whether you stopping on the dime, trying to get people to run into you or going sideways, all of that BS or whatnot.
Somebody hands up like this, and you just jump and go under their arms. Like, what the hell?
Yes.
Drop the ball.
That's the Steph Curry foul. When you jump up like that on Steph Curry, he jump up under you, but he jump into your rib, and then he shoot it.
Hey,
come on, man.
But they're supposed to be calling the kicking the leg out at the abnormal angle, and also hooking the defender with the off arm. Now I don't know if they're really going to enforce this stuff because they're saying that they are, but the enforcement part is another thing because we've been hooking people. Shit, I was doing that, back on the playground. So
that's an OG move right there, man.
Exactly.
Hey, in the post, boy.
Yeah, you keep going off like that. That's how you get the spin move going, right?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Like that.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Hey, I tell you what, Reggie Miller has been out the league a long time ago because every time he shot.
Oh my God, Coach, you said the one right there, man. Reggie Miller was notorious for throwing his leg out and stuff, man. And oh my God, yes, man.
I'm gonna tell you something they ain't used to call no foul. Their forearm, like when them little guys used to come from the side, they'll be like this. Bam, man, they'll get an and one. Be like, what the hell?
Malone.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, Kevin Johnson did that one time, man. Look, KJ that came from the side of somebody number 4 on him in his neck.
Hey, man. Hey, we got to segue into this, man. What about the mural in Ohio, man? Hey, the mural for LeBron, man.
Made him look like Bozo the Clown with that red paint on his nose.
Up in Akron, man. I know West 10 felt something about that, man.
I told you, BP. Just like, man, shout it going through right now with the gymnastics. They love you, they hate you, then they love you again. That's just how it is with the great ones, man. You know what I'm saying? All the great ones have been through that type of shit, man. Especially with social media now, you're gonna have everybody's opinion that don't matter out there now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's a cold game, man. He been gone for so long, man. Why they still fooling with the man mural?
Man, come on, man.
Oh, they put a red nose on LeBron mural. Oh.
Yeah, hey, his Space Jam mural, man. They put a red nose and called him
red nose on
the flop. They called him the flop.
Look at Coach, you looking like you got the picture on your phone. You reading it. You looking at it like you looking at it. You remember the picture vividly, don't you?
Hey, West End feels some type of way, boy.
I didn't know if it looked like Bozo the Clown or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's all right, man. Cause look, just like the one that burnt LeBron jersey up, they probably got a Laker jersey now. So it don't even, you still bought both.
Hey, wait a minute. What's funny about the LeBron jersey, they burned it, and then when he came back, they tried to go back and buy another. Now, how stupid is that?
I don't know how you gonna burn some stuff you bought. Or go buy a jersey to burn it.
And they love you again. That's just being great right there.
And then burned it up again. So,
hey, while y'all sleeping, my Golden State Warriors just took a guard from Arkansas, Moses Moody.
They just took a guard, man.
Yeah, Moses Moody.
Moody is
from Arkansas. He is a gangster. We back. Gangster. We coming back. Watch out.
Y'all seen Jalen Green outfit?
We ain't talking about no outfits, cuz I don't want to talk about no players. World, man. This is not that time.
Bruh, this is draft day. I got picked outfit. Bruh, really?
Oh my God.
This is what he doing? He got like sequins. He looked like he got his mama blouse on with the bell bottom pants.
Is that Moses Moody?
Jalen Green.
Oh, Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, man.
Jalen Green.
He don't even look like he played basketball. Real talk. I look at like, man, him.
Hey man, he from the G League, man. He wasn't making that much money, man.
His outfit, he got on a pair of white Pumas, look like the Cal Kuzma Pumas, with a suit on, a gray suit with sequins, pinstripe sequins going down the joint and bell bottoms.
Hey man, this is his first go round, man. This is first draft.
Man, you know what I think this is, man. I think some of these guys got so much money, they just have their daughter or something to just draw with her. Just get me whatever she draw. I mean, you know, like, because the shit they put on, like, you came up with that? You was cool with that? Like, I'm looking at him like, you was cool with that. Okay. So
not that they know.
You can't be dressing yourself. Somebody got to be dressing you for the shit they be having. And then, you know, right now, all the fashion designers are, you know, LGBT, which I love.
It looks worse, dog.
I don't want them coming at me because they vicious when they do. And but anyway,
what's she crying for? Is
anybody watching his shirt, bro? His shirt is white lace.
Hold on, what you say, Coach Corey?
Is anybody watching the draft? Because there's two ladies crying and they ain't even made a pick yet.
Who is that?
Crying?
Yeah, the two ladies crying, and I'm trying to figure out what they crying for.
That's crazy, man. Hey, man.
Hey, Washington looking at these picks. Golden State looking at these picks they got. They might be drafting for the Wizards because they talking about Brad Beal crazy.
Who, Golden State?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm telling you, with these two picks, they might be drafting. They might be that might be trade bait for Brad to go to Golden State.
Maybe this that pick where they drafted somebody that got killed or something.
If Golden State get Bradley Beal, somebody need to just go to San Francisco.
This is
Somebody
that
needs to do what?
Just blow up all of San Francisco. Just no more city of San Francisco or Bradley Beal go there to play. Like this, that's not right.
With. Hey man, it is definitely over with, man. Hey, guess what? They did a what's the name of man? They was talking about they doing a Netflix documentary on the melee at the Palace, the malice at the Palace, man. That's supposed to be coming out soon, man. What y'all think about that? Oh my God,
hey, man,
that Philly just showed me, man. Hey, that looked like somebody auntie. Man, I don't know what you call that, man. That brother with the suit on, man.
With the lace shirt under the suit, though.
Hey, man, but these little young cats think that's the style, man. I mean, hey.
Really looking at these guys' outfits, ain't
okay. Even a woman kind of looking like, what the hell?
y'all I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Hey, I don't know about his outfit, but the lady that's interviewing him, no.
Hey, as a Baltimore Ravens fan, I ain't looking at that. I'm not looking at his outfit.
I put her on a toasted piece of bread. You understand me? You see me?
Here we go.
Hey, we already know you stop up like a biscuit. We already know.
Hey, what you do to the woman interviewing Chris Story?
I said I put her on a toasted piece of bread. She looked like fresh marmalade. I tell you what.
Oh my God. Coach Corey, you knew it was coming, didn't you, Coach Corey?
Oh yeah, hey, it's only a matter of time, man. You can open up.
Y'all see her? Y'all see her?
Before he run out the gate, you can only leave it open so long.
Hey, when I saw the picture, I said, "Oh man, it's just gonna be a matter of moment before he talk about doing something to that lady, man." Hey, but what about this documentary at the Malice at the Palace, man? What y'all think, man?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Ron Artest story, man, where they talk about that?
No, I haven't.
He's friends with that guy?
Yeah. Hey, man, you see this hat I got on? This Ron Artest hat. And I seriously bought it because of that show. And it talked about his mental illness. This is his logo about mental illness.
Oh, that's dope.
And I wore it because of the Simone Biles thing and his thing with mental illness. But man, when I first, when we first see that whole thing that went down in the Palace, it was all about the athletes, how the athletes reacted and was out of control and all that. I
never thought that was the case, ever.
But when you go back and you listen to Ron Artest and what really happened and everything that he went through prior to that, you have a whole different outlook on what happened.
And Steven Jackson too.
Yeah, because that man was doing what they told him to do about controlling his anger.
He did.
And that man threw that cup down at him and then basically blamed the guy next to him. So when he went into the stands, he attacked the wrong person. And the guy just essentially let him attack somebody else, knowing that he threw the cup and then he tried to get a couple cheap shots in. And that's when Steven Jackson and them, saw him throwing the punches and
the guy threw the cup.
In there. Yeah.
The guy threw the cup, pointed to the other dude. That guy bet him that he wouldn't throw the cup, but you still threw the cup. Yeah, right. Like you
and the cup him, landed on this man's chest.
Yeah.
And you expect this man.
I agree with everything you said on everything. But I ain't need look at no documentary and something wrong with our test. That boy, we were ready to snap any day, anytime somebody get rolled.
I think it's something up. They grew up in that Queenbridge, dog. There's something wrong with them Queenbridge dudes, man.
Hey, man.
I'm not saying there was nothing wrong with him.
Lamar Odom on Artest.
Hey, even him at St. John's, man. If y'all saw Artest at St. John's, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I knew something was up. I just didn't know what,
I'm not saying there wasn't something wrong with him, but I'm saying that despite all of that, he went through all the proper channels to try to fix himself.
Agreed.
And they tried to get him fixed. The team, the owners. And he tried to do everything to better himself. And because of that man, he almost lost his career.
He did. He almost did.
And Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson lost $3 million for that.
He lost a major contract and a lot of money.
They did.
And basically, in that documentary, they wanted to kick Steven Jackson and all them out of the league, period, from that point on. They didn't want to let them play ever again.
Right.
And
imagine being at your job and somebody walk in there and throw a beer in your face as you sitting at your desk or wherever you work at. Imagine that. Like, that's what happened.
Why he changed that in the middle world peace? Then he go to another country.
He was getting more zen, like believing, like changing his life or whatever. That's why he did that.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Hey, Stat
He
Philly,
just changed his name again.
It kind of goes back to something we were talking about a few shows ago as far as black athletes or black sports being held differently than like white sports or whatnot. With the optics of NBA players, you got guys from different backgrounds, they're getting this money, and the optics of them knocking out, mostly, there's a couple brothers got hit too, but mostly white fans, they don't want to see that for real. They don't even want to see us going at it with each other, as opposed to, like we were saying, like hockey, baseball, this stuff is kind of celebrated. Won't really be any suspensions unless it's something really egregious. Normally they'll break them up and keep it pushing and maybe get the instigators.
NFL and NBA cannot.
Yeah, they can't do it, So I think the documentary is going to be interesting. It comes out August the 10th, but it just kind of looks at some of the untold stories of these players. Ben Wallace, he had lost a member of his family that day as well, and that contributed to him kind of, really being agitated by a late foul by Ron Artest. So just a lot of the different background stories. And then also with the current climate, with the fans just acting out, throwing batteries and sodas and beers and shit, just whatever, I think that it's the right timing for this documentary.
Because they would be in jail now, like the whole popcorn thing with Russell Westbrook. Now, if he would have got past that man and got to the stands to that guy, totally different story.
It's people spitting on people and, just
that guy spit on Trey.
Man.
But see, I have a theory about that, because I think if they attach jail time with some of that stuff, people wouldn't do it. If you're a fan and you know that you do something like that, and you say they said you're gonna have a minimum of 5 years in jail,
right?
You're not gonna do that.
No, you're not.
Well, you should be tried on the
soap, just
like everything else. If you
gonna sit your butt down, you're gonna sit down and watch the game.
They're not gonna enforce no laws like that until they start having them problems in baseball. In hockey.
Baseball, they wouldn't enforce it.
But see, baseball, they don't have to, because they just put a net up. The fans can't really get to.
Right.
Yeah.
Hockey, they can't really get to.
There.
Football, they can't really get to you.
They can't really get to you.
I might be aging myself here, but in 1972, we had an incident like that. The Blues was in Philadelphia playing the Flyers, and the Blues coach got in an argument with the referee about a penalty at the end of the period. Fan threw a cup of beer down and hit at the Blues coach, and their players went up in the stands. And they got in a big brawl up there. Actually, 3 Blues players and the coach spent a night in jail that night.
Damn.
And some fans. So, but see, this is 72. We didn't have social media. We didn't have all this stuff. And it's like you said, it's hockey. It's just up under the rug. So they blowing this thing up. This was going on before that.
Yep.
It's just that we blowing it up because you're talking about the NBA, and now you're making a documentary out of it. So. But it happened before. I mean, January 6, 72.
Yeah, they went to jail that night even. Those players went to jail for somebody coming at their job and assaulting them. Like, they broke the law. They assaulted these men, and they went to jail for defending themselves.
And just like Coach Corey said, man, if you attach jail time on it, if you consider that, hey, you throw something on a player, that is a 3rd-degree felony assault. Now you go to jail.
But see, they also have to take the players out of
going to jail.
Yeah. They have to take the player out of it because you can't leave it up to the player to press charges because the players don't want to press charges.
Right.
Charges have to automatically come with it.
You got to treat it like domestic abuse. And when they see it
the
happen,
players don't have to say, I'm going to press charges. It's a given that charges are going to be pressed. Soon as it leave your hand,
yes,
they hit somebody or not, charges are about to be pressed. So now, so whether they hit nobody or not, as soon as they see it, you about to go to jail. And then they don't stop doing it. You don't have to talk to the player. You don't have to involve anybody down on that floor, player or not. As soon as you leave your hand, you going to jail.
That's it. Simple as that.
You stop doing it.
You going to jail. Hey, if that happens, then I think it'll be a whole lot better than what it is been going on now. If they get that jail and that sentence and they job get wind of it, you lose your job and everything, that's good for you, man. That's a 3rd-degree assault, man. The guy who spit on Trae Young, ain't no way he should have been doing jail. He should be in jail right now, man. Hey, that's assault, man. Ain't no telling if he had COVID virus or if he had HIV or anything, man.
Hey, that's the most disrespectful thing from one human being to the next. Yeah. Spit in somebody's face, man. That's one of the most disrespectful things, man. I mean, for somebody to sit there and say they wouldn't do nothing or whatever. Come on, man. I mean, that's some. Look, come on. Ain't no way. I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna say that.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Coach.
Should players interact with the crowd anyway? And I asked that, I know this is a lot different coaching high school than professional athletes. We on the road. I tell our players, you don't interact with the crowd because basketball venues are too close.
Mm-hmm.
You get somebody, he don't give a crap, he in a basketball game, he running down on the floor, running through the stands. So should they interact with the crowd in something like that? Should they let security take care of that?
Like I do, it's them guys that play better at home because of the crowd. So that's why they go interact with the crowd because it brings the best out of them, Mm-hmm. So it's players like that. I mean,
and it's a money thing too, man.
Hey, as a fan, who wouldn't want
the owner? Hey, you got the ownership group sitting down there in the front row of the stands, and they up there. You got your owners up there high-fiving fans that's drunk and you got the owners that's right there high-fiving in the first row and getting the fans involved in everything. So
BP.
Yes, sir.
I was a 38-year-old man. I called Jimmy Smith. He ran over there to me like he knew me, bro. And he straight gave me his glove and signed my hat. Man, I felt like a damn kid again, man. I said, and look, my wife said, you can tell you swear you know them, don't it? You right. He know me, man. You heard me.
But you get, I always say situations like in the dog pound. They score a touchdown, they go jumping up in the crowd. What times you get some idiot up there decide, I want to do something other than patting this guy on the back?
Yeah, like Lambo. Lambo, when they
post some burn on them or anything,
And they grabbing you and everything.
Grabbing you and all that kind of stuff.
And you think about it, when they do, now sometimes when opposing teams go to Lambeau and they score a touchdown, I know AB did it. AB did it for Pittsburgh when they went up to Lambeau some years ago, man.
You gotta be a fool to do that, though.
He jumped in the crowd, man, and they pushing him out and everything, man. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, but we talk about but we talk about AB though, so we know how AB is, man.
AB is a fool.
Hey, man, AB is crazy as hell, man. Hey, we gonna do our Mount Rushmore tonight, man. This is our Mount Rushmore of wide receivers, man. we didn't hit this one before. We talked about duos. Even though we talked about wide receiver duos, Mount Rushmore of wide receivers, man. West 10, give it to us, man. Who your top 4 wide receivers of all time, brother?
Ain't no Ravens because they ain't never had wide receivers.
Hey man, I knew Coach was waiting on it. Coach been prepping for
that. Let me speak for my time, for what I've seen. My time, you know what I'm saying? The best wide receivers I've witnessed. Jerry Rice. Cocaine Mike. Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
I already knew who you meant when you said.
The White House.
Okay. The boat trip.
Y'all know I like them quarterbacks that can talk shit and back it up, man. And not just because he's retired or Raven. Steve Smith.
Okay, that's 3.
Okay.
And man, like 2, 3. I'm trying to pick which one. Guess I'm gonna say my last one. Damn, man.
One more.
I'm gonna have to say, damn. Hines Ward, man. He was a great receiver to be his size too. I'd
have just cut your ass off here right now, man.
Hines
You just went with it. Out of everybody you could have picked, you picked the Steelers.
I told you he had no Ravens to pick, so he had to pick somebody.
You're right. Man. Hey, look.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to do this without my emotions, like Cub was saying. I'm trying to do this without my emotions. I'm trying to be 100. That's it.
Hey, all right, man. We got to talk about this, man. Hey, Chris Story, give me your top 4, man.
Top 4 wide receivers all time. I'm going with just that, like top ones to me, like cannot be messed with. Jerry Rice, Tim Brown, Randy Moss, and Randy Moss and Terrell Owens. Honorable mention, Sterling Sharp.
Okay, we'll take that. Coach, what's up, man? Give me your top 4, Coach.
Oh man, Jerry Rice.
And
then the great Paul Warfield played with the Browns and the Dolphins.
Okay.
Lynn Swanee. And Bullet Bob Hayes. The only man to win a gold medal and a Super Bowl. He was known as the world's fastest human until Usain Bolt came along. Ran an 8.7 in 110 meters. My honorable mention.
Lightning Bolt. Who your honorable mention, Coach?
Because I like that combo the Steelers had, John Stallworth, and then I got to go back in the day with Mel Gray, smallest little receiver that wasn't scared to go across the doggone.
Mel Gray. That's a
St.
good one,
Louis
man.
Cardinals.
Hey, what about you, Coach Corey? What's your top 4, man? You there, Coach Corey?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Your top 4 wide receivers of all time.
Only because I was an Indianapolis Colts fan when Peyton was there. I got Marvin Harrison.
He was close to me. He was up there with me too.
I got Jerry Rice. I'm a big Larry Fitzgerald fan.
Okay.
And my 4th, I went with Steve Largent.
I was close to going to Steve Largent.
Man, for a little guy, man, tough as nails. Tough as nails, Coach.
I thought that was gonna be your pick, Coach. I really did. I thought it's just gonna pick Largent. You got the Seahawk down.
Man, it was
tough.
He was
too.
It was tough leaving him off. It was tough leaving him off. But yeah, Steve Largent.
I thought he was too. I like.
I came that close.
Mm-hmm. I don't think my picks can be beat in receiver wise. You put my receivers, I really don't. I don't think they can be messed with.
Hey, Stat Philly, give it to me, man. Who your top 4, man?
Oh man. Let's see. Of course, we got to do Jerry Rice. I'm gonna go Randy Moss, man. Didn't run a lot of the routes, but you still couldn't stop him. So, and then we, came up with the term, you got Moss for getting beat by the deep ball. So, got to give it to Randy, man. Who else? I'm gonna go Terrell Owens. Got to go T.O. And my fourth one will be. I got to give some love to Chris Carter, man. All the, catching the ball right on the lines, all of that. Not saying he invented it, but you saw a lot of that with him, Reed, and Randy Moss when those dudes was doing their thing up in Minnesota with Dante slinging that ball around. So, got to give it up to Chris Carter. So mine, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and Chris Carter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My top five, man. My top four. I'll take that back. Hey, when I was growing up a kid, man, San Francisco 49ers, man. Jerry Rice, man, hands down, man. Next one. Man. Whew. I would have to give it to my man. I get to Tim Brown, man. Notre Dame Fighting Irish, man. You got to give it to Tim Brown, man. That's all he did, man. He did what he had to do, man. Hey, another one you guys might not know about, man, but he was a touchdown machine. Don Hudson, man. Old school, man. He was a machine, man. Just a flat out machine, man. First receiver in the NFL.
They didn't have face masks when he played, did they?
Hey, man. Hey, man. It may not have had the face mask, coach.
Hey, I'm just saying, or they had the leather helmets on.
Hey, man. Hey, he transcended the tight end, but I leave Don Hudson off. That's historical, man.
Was that the Cleveland Browns, right?
No, I'm gonna tell you though. I am gonna give a Cleveland Brown in there though, man.
Coach, you got a Cleveland Brown jersey.
Hey, don't do it. Hey, come on, West
Damn,
10.
he loves talking about the Cleveland Browns, man.
Ravens.
Hey, West 10. Hey,
What's
man,
up, man?
Hey, man, you just said Hines Ward. So if I were you, I'd shut the hell up, man, for real. Don't even go there, dog.
Give me your Cleveland Brown wide receiver.
My emotion wasn't involved, man.
This ain't no emotion, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell
you.
Webster Slaughter, man. That dude
/ Raven.
Now he wasn't no Raven coach, man. He was a Brown.
That's
man.
right. He was all Cleveland Brown, but that organization's in Baltimore now.
Hey, coach, you gotta admit though, man, Webster Slaughter was a hell of a wide receiver, man.
You was.
I got one for you.
I got Webster Slaughter, Jerry Rice. My third one would be hey man, I like Mark Clayton, man. Mark Clayton was a beast of a tight end, man. And then my fourth one is Lynn Swan, man. Mark Clayton with the I could have went Mark Clayton or Mark Duper, but I think Mark Clayton was the Marx brothers, man. Hey, Mark Clayton was the more productive of the two wide receivers. That was Marino's target, man. But they always call super duper though, man. But that's my four, man. I like Webster Slaughter though, man. My honorable mention was Jake Reed, man.
No wide receiver that played with Don Marino should be on this list. I mean Dan Marino.
You right, Don Marino.
I'm a battle rap fan. It's a battle rapper named Don Marino, and Dan Marino.
Man, I think we all left out Art Monk. Man. We
forgot about Art Monk.
Yeah,
Art Monk was tough.
I liked him a lot when I was little.
I think an honorable mention should be any football player named Ishmael.
Rocket?
They had their speed in the 90s. Quadri Ishmael.
Rock Gibb Ishmael.
It was another one. Quadri.
Rocket.
Rocket Ishmael. Boy, hey, you hear Ishmael, you know it ain't fast.
I think,
Brian, who was your honorable mention?
My honorable mention. What did I say? My honorable mention was.
You said you moved into your honorable mention.
Jake Reed.
It don't end.
Jake Reed.
Jake Reed.
Jake Reed from the Cleveland Browns. I mean, from the Buffalo. Jake Reed.
Andre Reed.
I mean, Andre Reed. Why I say
Andre.
Jake Reed? Jake Reed played with Randy Moss and them and Chris Carter and them up in
Yeah, that's the Reed I was talking about. Yeah.
I mean, Andre Reed, man. I love, Andre Reed, man. Andre Reed was a tough one, man.
So what we all said was Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver of all time.
Yep.
I think all of us had him on the list.
Everybody had Jerry on there.
Tim Brown had 2 votes. I'm counting.
Tim Brown had 2 votes.
Swan had 2 votes.
Terrell Owens had 2.
Did we have Megatron? Megatron wasn't even on there.
That's another one. He could have been on there.
He wasn't even on there. Hey man, West 10.
Anything before 96 don't exist, Coach.
Hey,
before 96 don't exist.
Speaking of that, West 10, man, give us the birthdays and the song of the day, man.
You heard me.
Give it to
him. DeAndre Cortez. Y'all might know him as Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
No, we don't know. To grow up a little bit. He still ain't got no mustache, but we gonna wait for it. Yeah.
Right.
He in his 30s now, so it might come here shortly. But we also got Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott birthday today, man. He 28, man. You know, he's still a young nigga, man. He still got time to develop.
And left practice with his so on.
I call him Mr. 135, man, me personally. Because that's what he was drafted at. But anyway.
That 135.
With the 135.
Yeah, in the 4th round. Yeah. But we got our last one is on actually one of Brandon crushes. Run Ye from the y'all know from Boys to Men. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
With the neck, you know what I'm saying? Always throwing the neck up. Yeah, little right, yeah.
Hey, do that one more time, West 10. Do it one more time, man. Gotta do it one.
He had to push that note out every time he sang.
Oh no, that neck makes something come out though. Hey, that was one of my favorite boy groups all time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. And what's our song of the day?
Which actually is our song of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, you said?
No. We're gonna have to do something with Boys to Men, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with their song of the day. This is my boy One Ye birthday, man. We're gonna go with
Ooh Ah is the best Boys to Men song made.
Huh?
Ooh Ah is the best Boys to Men song they made.
Nope, the one with Mariah Carey.
Let It Snow.
Once we
best.
Hey, you heard me.
One fine day with Mariah Carey.
I play that every Christmas. I swear. Matter of fact, I got they
Let
Christmas.
It Snow is I don't even celebrate Christmas like that, and Let It Snow gets played in my house.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, Let It Snow is just something else, man. On another level, it could be 100 degrees.
Is cold. Yeah, they killed that.
Hey, man, that Let It Snow, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, another amazing episode, man, tonight, man. No balls, no glory, man. We thank you guys that tuned in, man. Drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe, man. Let us know what you think, man. If you want us to talk about something, if you want to come on the show with us, just let us know, man. This is me. I'm your man, the People's Champion. I'm here with the sports gurus, man. We finna sign out. We'll see you Monday, 7 o'clock Central Time on No Balls, No Glory, man. We out. Peace.
All right.